Hey guys, Josh here with a book review today. I actually read it sitting while my wife was working out. It is Chad Lutzke, The Same Deep Water as You by Static Age Books. I don't know if he's self-published or if that's like an indie small press, but basically it's a coming of age story. This is the second book I've read by him. The first one was Stirring the Sheets. That one I had read just when I first got married. If you don't know what that one is, check that one out. But that one really hit me in the feels, so I went out and I got 3 or 4 of his other novellas, and they just sat on the shelf. But I was in the mood to just read something quick and something I would know I would love. So I read this one. Like I said, it's a coming of age novel. It follows a boy named Jax. I should say boy, but he's almost like a late teens. They never really said his age in the book, but I think they're like 19, 20, young. And it was awesome, man. It really touches on that teenage angst or like those feelings you had when you were younger. As a guy, I remembered his relationships with females and things like that where he didn't really know what he was doing at that point, and he would hurt feelings or hurt his friends' feelings, or didn't really care about anybody but himself. And that is kind of true for some young guys, or young people I should say, because females could do that too. But you definitely tackled that. There's some reminiscing for like hanging out, skateboarding, sneaking beers and trying to smoke cigarettes and just things like that. It's definitely a coming of age, younger mindset. Basically, the guys and the lead characters in it had. So, but really, what shines in this novella is Chad Lutzke's writing, his writing style. The way he can pull you in and make you feel like you're a part of the group, you're a part of this friend group, you're following this guy, you almost care about these characters. And it's such a short book. It's only 90 pages, and it really pulls you in. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I like I said, I read it in one sitting. That hasn't happened pretty much since I read his last book, but just look at that cover too. I don't know if you guys got a good look at it, but it's just gorgeous. I don't know if he does his own artwork. There is some art, some like photographs. I don't want to show that and ruin it, but throughout the novel, or the novella I should say, every chapter pretty much has a picture, and he's just an artist, man. I appreciate, the more I get into reading and the more I am reading different authors and different styles of books, I really appreciate the art behind it. So if you haven't checked out Chad Lutzke, or anything by Static Age Books, definitely check it out. The synopsis is pretty much what I said, reminiscing about hard times and learning your way through life. Now as I'm only 26, I'm pretty young, but now where I am, I look back at the person I was, and I just thank God I've grown. Now I have a wife and a kid, and I'm not partying and doing the things that we did in high school or college. So it's kind of cool, and it's cool to reminisce and maybe to take a deeper look into like your actions as a young person. Did you hurt people? Do you it's pretty neat. It was a great book. He always makes you think. There's always something in his book that makes you think. So yeah, he's got good imagery too when he writes. Here, I'll read this sentence and you can see for yourself. So he's talking, it's Jex, and he's talking to his one buddy. There's no spoilers. He left me sitting there with this burden, like a plague, passed through the front seats of a Pontiac Grand Am. So it's just cool. It's like the way he writes he puts you in that moment. He puts you there. And that's how I felt when I read Stirring the Sheets. And that's how I felt when I read this. So The Same Deep Water as You, go check it out. It's probably pretty cheap. I think I got it on Amazon for like $10. I appreciate you guys. Go Bills. And yeah, until next time.